Listen, right is right, wrong is wrong. And there's not too many white folk that was supporting the white folk. If you guys read the comments on all the blogs and all the social media, there's not too many white folk that was supporting those white folk, because right is right and wrong is wrong, and it's clear as day that those guys assaulting that co-captain that asked him to move was wrong. He, they drew first blood. That one person in I think the red shorts, he drew first blood, threw the first punch and the first punch, push, and then the first headlock. And then the rest of the family, came in and jumped on him. The one thing that I don't like, though, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. The one thing that I did not like is the brother with the chair. When I saw that, I was like, oh. When he hit that old lady, the white lady that was sitting on the ground in the red dress, and he hit her right on top of the head with the chair, straight down on her spine, compressing her spine like that. To me, I thought that was extremely excessive and out of control. See, it's one thing. What it looked like was an organized support group helping the man that needed help. And when they realized that more people approached, they jumped back in their pontoon. They jumped back, and them niggas went over there and snatched them right up out that pontoon. They said, "Oh, no, 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 no! You're not gonna run to your boat and play victim. We're not gonna do the victim thing today." But when the guy came over there with the chair, and I get it, it's funny memes, and they got graphics and cartoons all over the place, and chairs, the new symbol, and all that kind of shit. But when you look at his rage on when he hit that one person with the chair, and then he ran over and he hit that lady that was on the ground with her hands down. Now I think she was getting in a fight, because I looked for her. I backed it up and looked for her, and she was getting in kind of a scuffle with another sister, and that's how she ended up on the ground. But for the brother to just see her and say, you know what, basically, I'm gonna just walk over here and smash her in the head with that. I didn't like that. I ain't like that. And I think that's the one guy that they're looking for. I think street justice probably is what the police is considering. And there's been no arrest, that from what I understand, but I think they're looking for him. And to be honest with you, rightfully so, because he lost control, and he didn't need to lose control at that point. But that's my point. That's my thoughts on it.
Okay, I like that. Well, brother Hink.
Yeah, I don't think it's a racial thing. I think it's, Alabama fans going against Auburn fans. We're all goddamn tired. That's exactly what it was. I mean, it wasn't racial. The motherfuckers, they had that War Eagle flag on that goddamn boat. They told them, move that bitch. They didn't want to comply, so that's what happens. No, but I'm serious, man. Look. Hey, I'm just glad that young boy could swim, man, because that dude jumped in the water, man. I was just hoping that motherfucker didn't drown. Nothing tragic happened to that boy, but he got across that water just in time to get up there and get some of that action. Now, what I didn't like is seeing that women involved. I mean, look, ladies, I don't know why y'all want to jump involved and fight with a bunch of men. That makes no sense to me. Because let me tell you what's going to happen if it was me. Ma'am, I'm going to forget you a woman. Because now you put yourself in a man position. And so there's no rules in fighting. I don't know about y'all. This ain't boxing, it's fighting. Ain't no rules. Everything goes. And if you jump in, you'll get treated as such. Now, it's just unfortunately, she got crammed with that goddamn chair. It's unfortunate, but she jumped into the fight, man. So you got a piece of that. And so, Shannon, I know you said it was out of control. It was all out of control. Once the fight got started, it was total chaos. Nobody had no control, and I don't think they really cared because the police was right there on site. It ain't like they wasn't, they had a column, they had wait about 20 minutes. No, they was right there on site. They sit back and watch. And they really didn't get themselves involved too much until that chair came into play. That's when they got a hold to it. And so I'm trying to figure out why they looking for this dude. They had him in handcuffs. Where the hell did he go? He just cuffed him up, didn't just let him go. I mean, right then and there, they should have pressed charges when they had hands on him, when they had him cuffed up. Why didn't y'all take him down to the station, get him processed, and if they decide to press charges and go from there? But at least you had him, but you let him go. Yeah, that don't make sense to me. Again, ladies, don't be involved with yourself in the fights. You let them hard ankles take care of that business, and once it's over, you go get your man, wipe your face off, give him a drink or something, ask him, is he all right? and keep it moving. I mean, you get in there trying to swing hands, and then some of them women was hitting the dudes. So I mean, what are you gonna do, man? You know, some of them young dudes, they don't care if you're a woman or not. Oh, hey, like me, okay, I might, okay. Look, girl, you better go about your business before I choke your ass. Them young cats, man, they gonna kill her out. They ain't gonna give a damn about her being a female. She got a split. They don't care. So yeah, ladies, stay out of the fight. Let them dudes do what they do, and then gather your man later.
If I'm not mistaken, I think the two officers, at least that I saw, was handcuffing them was brothers, right?
I think.
Yeah, I think they released. From what I understand, they released everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, it was brothers that wrestled him down. But what I understand, though, they released everybody because they couldn't. It was so many people, and it was so many people accused, so many witnesses accusing the people in the pontoon, and it was considered self-defense. I think the police let everybody go.
I mean, so that chat was self-defense.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. But and if you down at eye level, you don't know. I mean, everybody gonna say, no. Did you see what he did to him? No, he was just protecting and blah blah. So listen, I don't know.
But that's
Here's
still
a question,
weapon,
though, Jr. Do you think? See, the racial thing that you guys brought up, even Sir Hill mentioned it, the racial piece. The question is, if that was a white co-captain that came over and said, "Move the boat," and say he said it aggressively. Say the white guy, say a white co-captain came over and said, "Move your fucking boats. Get your boat out the fucking way. We're trying to move." Say he said it aggressively. Do you think those white people would have did the same thing?
My honest opinion, it'll probably be a hard no. It'll probably be a hard no. And like I just experienced some stuff this weekend, so yeah, it's still out there. You still have some people that they don't care. They think they powerful.
And even if it would have been a one-on-one fight, it would have been a one-on-one fight. Even if somebody had a problem with it, they wouldn't have jumped him.
Yeah, like I was kind of surprised that they jumped him. I mean, I wasn't expecting. I didn't know what was going on. I think I first was scrolling and I seen it on Sean King's page, and I'm like, "What's this? Like, what's going on?" I just kept seeing and hearing about it. It was like total chaos. I had no idea that guy was a captain. Trigger Mike, what are your thoughts about it, sir?
Oh boy, man, listen. I'll say like this, since everybody wants to take the entertainment side of what happened, and I agree, it was really entertaining. But I always look at these type of altercations not only by what happened, but what could have happened. Same thing Trev Smooth alluded to. All right, so one thing I think we need to start doing as a society in general with these type of altercations is realizing that everything is going to end up on camera. So now, no matter what you think you're doing, no matter if it's justified, you need to understand that you are on candid camera, and however it looks on camera, that is what you are getting the penalty for. So that's the one thing we need to understand in the basis, right? There is a public opinion, and then there is law, fact, and what can be shown on camera, right? So, damn, who the hell calling me this late? All right. Now, the one thing I did like, despite the racial stuff, is the rules of escalation in the beginning between the two gentlemen. That's the way it was supposed to went down, and I wish it would have stayed right there. The rules of escalation state: you talk trash to me, I could talk trash back. You put your hands on me, I could put hands back. You pull out a deadly weapon, I could fire on your ass, right? So that was, what was going on until they tried to force escalation on him by jumping him. Where I'm really disappointed is that as Black people, I don't really like the fighting narrative all the time. We always end up with the short end of the stick when the law gets involved. That and really, the reason why I find it we got lucky. We got lucky this time because it was just a fight, and the chair is actually, the chair could have been the turning point in that whole ordeal. Somebody could have made the case that chair was a deadly weapon, especially since it was being used on a woman. If he would have got blasted out his shoes, I guarantee you that man might not have, he wouldn't have gone to jail. And especially in the head, pow, pow. A good lawyer would make that case very easily. And that's the reason why I don't like this fighting narrative all the time within the ethnic group that's always deemed as the most brutal and most violent, because we always lose in the court of public opinion and also in the court of law, right? So we got lucky this time and nobody was severely hurt. That dude, that one of the white dudes that made a video this way, he was beat up. I don't know if y'all saw it. He looked bad.
He was lumped up. Two
Damn,
black
he was lumped
eyes.
But yeah, just like Trev Smooth said, I always look when people are escalating situations. I've noticed that people cannot show restraint. So even if you meant just to fist fight with the guy, then somebody pulls out a knife, then it turns deadly, then your homeboy gets killed or your girl or something like that. That's why, this whole situation to me is very messy. We really got lucky with this one. And I've noticed that it's not always a fair like for like match, force on force match. Someone always tries to force escalate. And just like Shan was alluding to, that chair was supposed to be a force multiplier. Now I'm putting cases on all you. Pow, pow. Everybody gets the chair, right? And that will allow somebody to take it upon themselves to say, oh, this is a weapon that I can't subdue without a weapon of my own. And, would have blasted that guy out of his shoes. I'm glad it didn't come to that, but we know that this is an isolated area, a boating dock. Let's go in front of a nightclub and that happened. What do you think? How many chairs got to come out before, somebody pistol come out? So I just want people to look at it. Yes, for it goes down in history for the entertainment value, but that's not going down like that majority of the time. And I would have hoped, and this is the way Trigger Mike would have done it. I'm serious. This is what I would have done. I would have went to that man to pull him out of the situation. You see what I'm saying? Because the second I throw a punch, I'm getting every case those other people getting. Right? I'm the way it looks on camera. Remember, the way it looks on camera is that I'm just brawling for the sake of brawling. However I feel at the moment doesn't dictate the penalty that I'll get in the court of law. So we got to keep that in mind as well.